So if you want a high quality, great value, affordable guitar, which one do you buy? Today I'm going to show you. This is the one you need. Okay, welcome back you beautiful people. Hope you're having a great day and thanks very much for joining me today. Now inside this box, not a Fender, okay, we have the most incredible high value, high quality parts guitar I've ever seen. And it's in an affordable package of less than £160 brand new. It is bonkers the value you get for this. All right, so if you're after an affordable guitar, whether it's for a gift for someone, for a loved one, or if you want something just as a second guitar or third guitar, or one that you can just throw around and not care about so much, but still have quality with it, this is for you. Okay, so we're gonna get this open in a bit, but I just want to let you know, this has got a roasted maple neck, a bone nut, rolled fretboard edges, and a push-in tremolo arm. So not one of those spinny ones like the Strats and the Fenders and Squires and stuff that end up cross-threading and the thread goes. This thing is unreal. The specs are ridiculous. Less than £160. Let's get it open. Okay, come in a little bit closer. Don't be shy. This is the BOSS Katana Go. Now I'm going to be giving this away to one of you lucky people next weekend. All you have to do is watch to the end of this video to find out how to be in with a shout of winning this for free. So watch to the end to find out how you can be in with a shout of winning this BOSS Katana Go for free. Okay, so let's get this box open and see what we've got for under £160. This thing is bonkers. If you're thinking about starting guitar, if you're a beginner, or if you've been playing for a long while, but you just want a second high value, high quality guitar, but for sensible money, this is it. I'm telling you, I've played some amazing guitars for the money, but this thing takes the mick. It's a different league. It really is crazy how good. I mean, I just don't understand it. I do not get it, how they're making money on this at all. It's that good. So inside here we have it. This is actually my first ever seafoam green guitar. So let's get this unwrapped and I'll show you what we got. So this is, ladies and gents, I'm going to struggle to get this off now, I know I am. Okay, so this is the Jet. Jet, see that? Jet. Yeah, never had a Jet before. Okay, this is, can't get this thing off. So, it's all sticky. Not sticky, it's just gripping to it. So if you're finding this video useful, helpful and interesting, please click like and subscribe, as it really helps this video get shared to other guitar geeks like you and me, and I love you forever. Okay, so ladies and gents, here we have the Jet JS300 Stratocaster style S-type guitar. And this thing is bonkers value for money. So let me just go through these specs again. All right, we have a bone nut, we have a roasted maple, Canadian roasted maple satin finish, 9.5-inch radius fretboard neck with a rolled edge. And when I say rolled fretboard edge, I mean really rolled. This blows the Player Series 2 Fenders away for rolled edges. This is so much more comfy. I mean, they've got a mild roll, but this is ridiculous how comfy this is. You know, even if you've tried a Sire guitar, which are great, by the way, Sire guitars are superb, this is better. This neck, I don't, whether I got a one-off or I don't, no idea, but this thing is just bonkers. How good this is. It feels so smooth, so perfect. The shape is brilliant. It's classed as a C, but classic C, but I think it feels more like a D. It's quite thin. But not too thin. It's really, it's weird. It's just, it's different. It's a very different neck, but what a gorgeous, gorgeous neck. It's just, how do they do this for less than 160 quid? You tell me down below. Let me know in the comments how they can possibly make money on this. When you've got VAT, then you've got distribution, you've got the dealer's markup, you've got the parts required, you've got the labor. Where's the profit? How do you get profit out of this guitar? I do not know. Anyway, especially with the amount of man hours they must have spent on these rolled edges and stuff. It's just perfect. This neck is just, Right, anyway, so even the neck pocket, right? There's no gaps there. There's no gaps. There's it's just, how can it be so good? You know, it's just perfect. This absolutely blows Fender away, okay? For some reason, how they've done this on such a cheap guitar, again, I don't know how they've done this, but this is such a smooth action tremolo. It is not clunky. I mean, some of the Squires, some of the Fender players, right? They're a little bit lumpy, and you sort of, through the actual motion of it, you can feel sort of, it's just kicking or catching, you know? But this, Oh, it's just like, this is actually what sold it to me more than everything else. You know, it's this on top of everything else. This has sealed the deal. I just couldn't believe how lovely an action this tremolo arm has. So yeah, crazy. It's the old bent steel saddles, but it's the classic look and it looks awesome. All right. And then you got usual 5-way. Now the 5-way switch feels ultra positive. Some cheap guitars, the switches and knobs are where it really sort of lets it down. Not this one. This 5-way switch feels rock solid and it's really, really definite. It's definitive. When you put it in position, you know it's there. All right, it's really good. It's not flimsy, none of that. It's just spot on. Okay, so we've got the double tone knobs and the volume knob as you'd expect, and then we've got the usual jack. Now the jack, yeah, you could probably swap that out for something like a what's it called? Switchcraft. There you go. I'm getting old, you know. I'm getting old. All right, so Switchcraft. You could put Switchcraft jack in there maybe. That might be one area to, you know, you're only looking less than a tenner. And then you got a cracking guitar, all right? Nothing, you know, it's not that I've had any issues with it. All right, so we've got the sea foam green finish, and it's a poly finish, but what a cracking colour. I mean, it isn't as green as it might look on camera, or it looks, you expect it to be really, really green, but it's actually sort of bluey green, more like, not quite a tide pool from Fender, but I'd probably say more like the stone blue, I think it is, of PRS Silver Sky. So as you can see, I've got a Silver Sky and I've got a Fender Player Strat as well. And I should have bought this first, honestly. This thing is mental. Anyway, so yeah, PRS, you can buy those Silver Sky SEs in a stone blue. This is a very, very similar colour. Tiny bit more green, but only just. It's not all out green like it may appear. Okay, and then you got the mint green aged looking knobs and scratch plates. So it's actually given it that sort of vintage look, but it's all obviously brand new. Okay, so coming around to the back, we have these contours. Now we've got a lovely extra contour here over a Stratocaster that we don't normally see. Now this contour here really makes it comfy for getting that hand up and under when you're doing the high sort of level solos, you know, when you're right up on the high frets. It's got a quality back plate. I mean, everything's just so solid. It feels really, really good. And then you got the back plate here. And under there, if you take this off, that block for that trem block is really thick and solid and a big mass one. It's not one of these thin little flimsy ones like you get on the cheap Squires and so on. This trem block really is quality. It's just, how? I'm sounding like a broken record, but how are they doing this for this money? It is out of this world. The quality we're getting now, and if you saw my Squire debut videos a couple of videos ago, I mean, they were good value, don't get me wrong, but this has taken it to another level. You know, where are they getting these people to do it for this cheap and these parts? How do they do it? It is crazy. But anyway, so yeah, seafoam green. It's just, what a beautifully made instrument for silly, cheap, affordable, beginner money, spare guitar money, throwing it around money. Even if you wanted something like a little project guitar, you want to say, if you want to relic yourself, or if you want to mod, say, the pickups. I mean, the pickups in this, I haven't mentioned those yet. They're ceramic, but they sound all right. They do not sound like all the other ceramic guitar pickups. They sound better than the Fender, not the Fender, the Squire debut ones. So these, just crazy, just crazy. I do not understand, and I'll never, even if you tell me in the comments down below how they do it, I still won't get it. Because the world is so expensive now. Everything we buy is crazy money, you know. And this is less than 160 quid. What's that all about? It is off the chart. Okay, let's see what it sounds like. Let's try some clean first. Okay, so coming up in the next few videos, not necessarily the next one, but maybe the one after, okay, I'm going to be doing a shootout between the Jet JS 300, the PRS SE Silver Sky, which I absolutely love, more so than the core version, and also we're going to involve a Fender Player series as well. Okay, now this has custom shop pickups installed as well that I put in myself, and a few upgrades like the bridge and so on. And we're going to put this JS 300 that was £159 against what is basically a 700, 800 pound Fender Player, which by the way is much heavier. This is much heavier. This is far lighter. This has got a basswood body, but it resonates forever. So yeah, we're going to have a shootout between those three. So the PRS SE Silver Sky, the Jet JS 300 and the Fender Player Strat, and see which one comes out on top without even talking about money. But then when you take money into account as well, how? Okay, so you don't miss out on that shootout, I need you to click that like button, that subscribe button, and that little bell icon, right? So you get notified every time I upload a video, and then you won't miss out on the shootout, will you? Hey? You know, it makes sense. Okay, so that's the Jet JS 300. This guitar is crazy value. Absolutely bonkers. If you want a starter guitar, a beginner guitar, an affordable guitar, a present guitar, this or second guitar, this is the one. I'm telling you, this is crazy value. The specs are phenomenal. It plays amazing straight out of the box. It is just ridiculous. This is honestly, Fender should be worried. I'm telling you, Fender should be panicking because these are superb and they're not gonna go away anytime soon. These affordable cracking guitars that are starting to appear, and they're really taking it to the big boys. So what I'm going to be doing is a shootout between the Fender Player Series, okay, the sort of the OG, all right, sort of the Squire's more of a direct competitor, but you're going to see why I'm putting it against this as opposed to a Squire when it comes to it, okay? This has got custom shop pickups in it as well, and a bridge upgrade. It's got the Ultra bridge, and yet you're going to get a shock. But watch out for that. So you need to make sure you're subscribed and got the notifications on so you don't miss out on that video. And then also we're going to have the PRS SE Silver Sky in that video as a shootout. All three of them together, and I may even slip a secret fourth one in yet to be revealed. So make sure you're watching out for that video. It's going to be a shootout between these three and possibly a fourth S-style guitars. And this isn't going to get walked over, I promise you. It's really not. And this, you got to remember, this is 160 quid. These are about 800. The Fender, that's about 700, you know, and this is 159 pounds. Mental, absolutely mental. I'll stick a link in the description down below where you can buy these. There's a few different shops that do them, but yeah, they're all pretty much under 160 quid. And depending on which colour you get, depending on whether you can save £2 or £3 more as well. So there's not a lot in it, to be fair. But yeah, I sound like I'm on commission or something, but I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. This just blew my mind. I've never come across a product where I've thought, to this level, how is that even business possible? You know, how do they make a penny? Okay, come a little closer. I want to tell you how you can be in with a shout of winning this BOSS Katana Go. So all you have to do is dead simple, okay? It costs you nothing, all right? All you have to do is press the like button, the subscribe button, and the notifications bell. Turn that on, okay? Because then every time I upload a video, you'll get notified and you'll know that there's another great video, guitar related, on the channel, okay? So one final thing to be in the running for this is allow this video to finish to the end and run into the next one. And it'll be one of my videos, so it might be interesting. You might actually like it. You never know. There's only one way to find out. Let it run into the next one. So if you do that for me, I will put you in the draw for this, okay? So all you got to do, make sure you're subscribed by the Friday the 8th of November. Okay, so that's next Friday. All right, so Friday the 8th of November, if you're on the subscribe list and you've done those little button pushers for me and watched into the next video, you're in with a shout of potentially winning this for free, and I'll ship it to you and everything. All right, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please come back again and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.